you're all good, fine, and healthy. Okay, let me check the participants. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's start our lesson. But before, I have a question from last class. Yeah. What is a paragraph, students? Could you please give me the definition of paragraph? Raise your hand and our host will unmute you and you will be able to answer. Yes, any volunteer? Or I'm going to choose one of you. What is a paragraph? Could you please give me the definition of paragraph? Any volunteer? Okay, no one. Yes, Rosalina. Dear host, could you please unmute Rosalina Gomes? Or Luisandro? Okay, no answer. Let me give you the definition. Paragraph is a unit of writing in a larger body of work. A paragraph expresses a particular topic or theme, right? Okay, now let's start our lesson. Let's check your homework. I'm going to give you the correct answer, the correct version of your homework. Let's start from exercise 5 on page 25. Okay, what you had to do, you had to using logical links, and grammatical links to connect the ideas. Okay, so texts are given on the book. Now here are here is the rewritten form. Okay, so paragraph A, let me read, follow me. We know that pizzas were eaten in ancient Pompeii since brick pizza ovens have been uncovered there by archaeologists. However, early pizzas would have lacked one of their main modern ingredients because the first tomato seeds were not brought to Europe from Peru until 1,500 years later. Okay, as you see here, used logical and grammatical links. Okay, and this paragraph is more, can I say, interesting. Yeah. Okay. Now paragraph B. Although tomatoes were held in low esteem by most Europeans, the poor people of Naples added them to their yeast dough and created the first modern pizza. By the 17th century, pizza was popular with visitors who would go to poor neighborhoods to taste the pleasant dish, which was made by men called pizzaoli. Okay, that's it about exercise 5. Now, exercise number 6. Okay, in this exercise, you had to identify and correct the errors. Okay, here are. Let's start. Sentence number 1. The book written like this: prices remained steady between 2001 to 2005. Now, in this sentence, the wrong error is to. Okay, just what? It's incorrect one. So instead of to, we use and. To between 2001 and 2005. Why and? Why not to? Because this sentence is about time expression. So after the word between, we use and. For example, between May and June, between 20 and 30, like this. Okay, when there is a word between, you have to use, there must be and. Okay, now sentence number 2. I only had, I'm going to read the correct correct versions. I only had statistics which were out of date. Okay, that's the correct one. We cannot, we shouldn't, or we mustn't use they in this sentence. Why? Because when which, look at this word which is the relative pronoun in this sentence. So when which is a relative pronoun, don't use another pronoun after it. Yeah? Yes, don't use another pronoun after it. Okay, that's it. Sentence number 3. The graph shows an increase in expenditure. Okay, first of all, let me give you the definition of expenditure. Expenditure means an act of using or spending energy, time, money, etc. Okay, here is the wrong one is of. We don't use of in this sentence. Yeah. As nouns increase and decrease normally take the preposition in. Okay, after increase and decrease, count the preposition in. Okay, just for specific figures, we can say an increase of 10%, like this. Okay, yeah. Sentence number 4. A rate of inflation fell last year. Okay. So in this case, we use the past form of what? Fall. It's fell because of time last year. And if we use fallen, okay, after fallen must come correct preposition here. But as you see in this sentence, there is no preposition, so we cannot use fallen. So it's fell. Okay. Next one, yeah. Accident rates. Sorry. Accident rates for 10 years. Yeah, this sentence is about, again, about time expression. Yeah, since we use for point of time and for period of time. So this sentence is talking about showing period of time for 10 years. So if you use have been rising since 10 years, it doesn't make sense. Grammatically, it's not correct. Okay. Next one. Sales of MP3s have increased or risen in recent years. Okay. First of all, students, look at the verb rise. Okay, rise is an irregular verb. Irregular verb. So we cannot use this verb with ed. Yeah. So rise, past form is rose. Past perfect or verb 3 is risen. Okay. So In this case, it must be risen or increased. Yeah. Next one. We often go swimming together. Okay. Why not for swimming? Because use the verb go, this go, before sports ending in ing. Yeah? So go swimming, go jogging, for example. We don't use any preposition or any word between go and sport. Okay, the correct one is go swimming. Okay, the last one, there was a slight decrease in sales in May. Okay, so what is why you cannot use slightly? Yeah, we used the correct one is slight. Okay, let's analyze this sentence first of all. Okay, slightly is an adverb, and degrees is a noun. Yeah. As you know, adverbs describe verbs, whereas adjectives describe nouns. Yeah? Since here is degrees is a noun, therefore the word slightly should be modified into slight, which is adjective. Okay, I think it's clear. Yeah, these are the correct answers of exercise number 6, page 25. Okay, we have done with this part. Now open your books, students, page 27. Yeah, it's here. Reflective learning. Now, student, this is important information for you to read this page, okay? But before start, we have to clarify 2 terms here. 1, reflect on, and 2, reflective. Yes, what do they mean? So reflect on means think carefully about something. Reflective means thoughtful, okay? Now I'll read through the introduction part. You may follow me. Yeah, introduction part is here. What is reflective learning? Reflective learning means giving a careful attention to the way you study. It includes noticing tasks which you do well and less well and thinking about the reasons, as well as trying new approaches to study and assessing the results. Reflective learning will help you prepare for the IELTS test more effectively by becoming a more independent learner. In the longer term, it will enable you to go on learning after the course has finished and prepare you for success in academic study. Okay. Now, students, for that reason, it's worth spending time on this section, okay, in order to underline the importance of reflective learning, not only preparing for IELTS as effectively as possible, but also at the basis for your future academic study. Now, I strongly advise you to read through the additional notes, okay, below, and highlight the important parts. Okay, I'm not going to read all notes. Read yourselves, okay, and highlight or underline the important sentences, important words, important parts for yourself. Okay, that's it. Now, start new unit 3. Yes, as you see, unit 3 is about location. Location is everything. Here is given one saying, the 3 most important factors in choosing a home are location, location, and location. Yeah, I agree with this saying. Okay, Now take a look at exercise 1, students. Okay. Let's discuss these questions to get general information for ourselves, yeah? Let me open my book. Okay. At the same time, I will give you the correct answers here. Yeah, let's start from the first one. Which of the following cities is the most highly populated now in the 21st century? Yes. Which of the following cities from this box the most highly populated now in the 21st century? The answer is yes. Number 1 is Tokyo. Yeah, the population of Tokyo is 35.3 million. Yeah. Number 2 is Mexico City and New York. Number 4, Sao Paulo, and 5, Mumbai. So 5 cities is the most highly populated now in the 21st century. Okay. So number 2, which of the following cities was the most highly populated in the 1st century? Yeah, correct answer is Rome. Population was 1 million. Yeah. Okay. Number 3, which of the following cities is a city and also an independent country? Yes, which one? It's Singapore. Number 4 is the highest above sea level. Mexico City. 2,255 meters above sea level. Okay. Number 5. Has the highest average temperature? Yes. Which one? Which of the following cities has the highest average temperature? It's, of course, Bangkok. Yeah. Here I want to give extra information about number 5. Although other cities such as Dubai may be hotter at certain times, Bangkok maintains an average temperature above 30 degrees Celsius day and night all year around. Okay. And last one, which of the following cities had the greatest number of skyscrapers? Yes, which one? New York or Hong Kong or Singapore? Yeah, it's of course Hong Kong. Hong Kong is well ahead, and then the second place is coming New York and Sao Paulo. Yeah, there is no city Sao Paulo, but Sao Paulo also had the greatest number of skyscrapers. Okay. Now we have got time. Okay. Now let's look at exercise number 2. Now, students, here given 4 maps and descriptions. Okay, A, B, C, D. Maps and descriptions below to identify 4 of the cities from the box. Okay. Now I'm going to read the texts. Okay. Paragraph A. This city is the industrial, financial, and commercial center of its country, though not the capital and one of the fastest growing cities in the world. It lies on the east coast and has an important cargo port. Among its tourist sites are the historic Bond area and the 468-meter high Oriental Pearl Tower, both of which are located on the Huangpu River. So, yeah, which city is this? Let me give you a small hint, okay? It's sometimes known as the Paris of the East. The country it's in has one of the fastest growing economies in the world. Yeah. So, which city? It is Shanghai, China. Yeah. Okay. B. The city is situated on the largest natural harbor in the world and is a popular tourist destination. Its two most famous landmarks are the modern Opera House and the Harbor Bridge. Around a third of the population were born overseas, making this one of the most multicultural cities in the world. Yes. Which city? Yeah, here let me give you a small hint. The city is originally began life as a prison settlement. The Olympic Games were held there in 2000. Yes. It is what? Sydney, yeah? Australia. Okay. Paragraph C. This city has roughly the same population as London, but covers an area almost 3 times as large. It has your internet connection is unstable. Okay, thank you. The city has roughly the same population as London, but covers an area almost 3 times as large. It has the highest level of car ownership in the world, and 2/3 of its land area is devoted to roads and parking. Not surprisingly, it suffers from serious environmental pollution. Yes, talking about which city? Yeah, one of its suburbs is associated with the film industry. Students, yes, it's about which city? Los Angeles, USA. Yeah, Los Angeles is the center of the film industry. Is of course what? Hollywood. Yeah, and last paragraph. This is the capital and largest city in the country and is known for its extensive system of canals. It has a number of important art galleries as well as the oldest stock exchange in the world. With an estimated 1 million bicycles and many bike paths, it is one of the most bicycle-friendly cities in the world. Yeah. And by the way, the city is well below sea level, and most of the country it belongs has been reclaimed from the sea. Yes, which talking about Amsterdam, yeah, Netherlands. If sea levels rise, it will be one of the first cities to be flooded. Yes. Okay, that's it. Now, students, if you have any questions, okay, about the classes, do not hesitate to text me, okay? And we have lesson tomorrow. So for the next lesson, you have to read, you must read this text, okay? Location is everything. It's on page 31. Okay, tomorrow we are not going to read this text here, but we are going to do the exercises about this text. Location is everything. Okay? Yeah. Our lesson is over. So take care and stay at home. See you tomorrow.